Here is the Avast Security News Roundup for the week ending July 22nd, 2022. Google ditches the app permission list from its Play Store. The permissions list in the Play Store has been replaced with a data safety section, providing users with information on the app's data collection and processing practices. Google has sped up the rollout of the data safety feature for Android apps on the Play Store. While announced in April, the feature appears to have completely replaced the app permissions list. The permissions list provided users with information on what app developers can do with their devices. The information was particularly useful for researchers looking into whether Android users don't consent to dangerous permissions. Read the whole story at Cyber News. Cloudflare has named the botnet behind record-breaking DDoS attack. Cloudflare says that Mantis botnet is responsible for the 26 million requested per second HTTPS DDoS attack, the largest on record. Cloudflare claims the largest distributed denial of service attack was the work of a botnet the company dubbed Mantis. The name alludes to a mantis shrimp, a small yet powerful crustacean. Similarly, the Mantis bot operates a small fleet of approximately 5,000 bots, but with them can generate a massive force, responsible for the largest HTTP DDoS attacks we have ever observed, Cloudflare says. According to the company, a few thousand bots generating 26 million HTTPS requests per second is an astounding capability given the relatively small size of the botnet. Moreover, the attack was carried over HTTPS. See more at Cyber News. Metaverse fears, scams, and detachment from reality. The excitement accompanying the metaverse goes hand in hand with serious concerns. How can we ensure it's safe, and how do we not lose ourselves in the digital realm? Projected to be a $760 billion business by 2026, the metaverse is dominating all conversations through a variety of questions it poses. In a survey of over 1,000 U.S. Americans, CouponFollow identified key shopping trends as well as worries and hopes that come along with entering the metaverse. When it comes to fears associated with the metaverse, scams take the lead, 52%, followed by identity theft, 39%, and privacy issues at 38%. Not far from the top three stands a quite interestingly worry cited as detachment from reality, with people concerned about the prospect of fully losing themselves in the digital world. See more at Cyber News. Ex-CIA hacker convicted of Wikileaks data crime. A former CIA designer of hacking tools has been found guilty of leaking thousands of confidential files by a federal court in New York, 2 years after the original case against him was dropped. Joshua Schulte, 33, said by prosecutors to be a disgruntled employee bearing a grudge, sent the agency's most highly prized hacking toolkit, known as Vault 7, to Wikileaks, whose founder, Julian Assange, faces extradition to the U.S. The 2017 incident, which saw 8,761 documents leaked, was regarded by the CIA as one of the worst losses of classified information ever in its history. On July 13th, a new jury convicted Schulte of 8 charges of espionage, each of which carries a sentence of up to 10 years. Schulte was aware that the collateral damage of his retribution could pose an extraordinary threat to the nation if made public, said U.S. Attorney Damian Williams, adding that his exposure of the hacking tools rendered them essentially useless. Read more at Cyber News. If you find this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and get involved. Microsoft Teams settings leave government officials open to cyber attacks. Relying on default settings on Microsoft Teams leaves users open to threats from external domains. Misconfiguration can prove perilous to high-value targets. Microsoft Teams has over 270 million active monthly users, with government institutions using the software in the US, UK, Netherlands, Germany, Lithuania, and other countries at varying levels. Cybersecurity researcher Darius Povilaitis has discovered that relying on the default MS Teams settings can leave high-value users vulnerable to social engineering attacks. Attackers could create group chats with state officials masquerading as their bosses and observing whether they are online. We saw that attack could rather convincingly impersonate a high-ranking state official and possibly strike up a conversation, fooling victims into believing they're discussing sensitive topics with a superior. Skilled attackers could do a lot of harm with this capability, Povilaitis told Cyber News. And that wraps up this week's Avast Security News Roundup. Stay safe, stay secure, and I'll see you again next week. Bye-bye.